So you have two ways. One, you just take the treatment, finish the treatment and come out of it completely. Or otherwise you feel sad, you keep crying, you keep grieving and you keep blaming yourself, and then it is so difficult and tough. I chose the first one and I kept smiling and I took the treatment, I finished the treatment and came out of it more stronger and more happier. Cancer diagnosis is always traumatic. When somebody hears the sound or the word cancer, it is so traumatic. Same thing happened with me, but I accepted. So people should not get demotivated with the changes because those are not permanent. Hair fall and all the other changes, sometimes the skin color may change and little bit of changes, mood swing and all those things can happen, but these are all temporary. So once the treatment is over, once one person is completely done with the treatment, then all the changes comes back. So in fact, my cancer was diagnosed right after my marriage, and I would always like to thank my husband because I just got married and I didn't have children also. Although I was losing my hair, I was not losing the hope, and I was always very stylish. Sometimes when I go inside the chemotherapy ward, they would call me, okay, call the patient. Then I said, no, I am the patient. Then they said, okay, you're coming with a lot of style. I said, okay, that's fine. One can come to hospital also with style. During the treatment, when one thing is very important, I would say, at the beginning only if we accept, okay, I have cancer and I have to fight this disease with positivity and come out of it, then it's easier. Every step you will be going with a smile, and that helps. So, and I kept a goal. Okay, I know that after 6 or 7 months my treatment is going to get over. After that, what I'm going to do? Because that was a blank paper. I can make it beautiful, I can make it worse. I started learning, I started taking certification. I took certification right after 6 months. Then I started teaching yoga. It's been almost 10 years I am teaching yoga. So many people think that life after cancer will be really difficult or life after cancer will be traumatic. So it's been almost 9.5 years. So I completely forgot about the treatment, diagnosis and the treatment, chemotherapy, surgery. Those are all history, God's grace. And I feel very, very healthy, happy. And I would suggest all to practice anything that makes them happy. It can be art, it can be dance, it can be yoga. Whatever makes them feel happy, they should practice. And cancer should be forgotten in coming years, so that they feel healthy and happy all the time. I know that the word cancer is very traumatic and is very disturbing, not only for the person who is diagnosed or who is going through this treatment, but for the caregivers also it is very, very difficult. There is no other way we can come out of it. Only we have to listen to the doctors, and don't Google too much, don't browse too much about the disease, because sometimes we don't know what we are browsing and it can give you a lot of other trauma along with your cancer. And be positive. And one more thing is very important. Don't fear, be aware. If you feel any changes in the body, if you see any difference, just don't wait. Just go for a health checkup and get it done. Early diagnosis is very, very good for a good diagnosis and good prognosis. So the survival rate is almost very good. So you can look at me, it's been God's grace 10 years almost. And if I can do all the asanas easily and I can lead a normal happy life, why not others? So I wish everybody all the very best and a very healthy and happy life ahead.